Hey guys, so today I'm going to be trying out a couple new things that I just got in the mail that I've been pretty excited to try, and I'm also kind of just going to do a full how I wear my face makeup every day. Kind of like, it's not going to be a full glam. I really don't ever use foundation. I do like foundations, but only if they're like, it's got to be the right one. I do have an airbrush machine, so I like doing that. Leave a comment below if you want to see me do an airbrush tutorial on my face with contour and everything. It's actually a lot of fun. But today I'm going to be going through pretty much a full face and what I usually will grab right on hand. Some products I'm trying to use up, others are going to be new I haven't tried yet. So let's just see how this goes. Okay, so my last video I showed you I used my eyeshadow, the Tartelette palette, which is hands down favorite. I always usually go for it, but I also always mix and match palettes. I'm usually always pulling colors from usually two, sometimes three different palettes, because I'm crazy. So I want to use this palette, which is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I want to say it's the first one, it's not the second one. She does have two. I like this a lot because I'm more of a neutral girl, but I do like to play. So she gives you quite a few neutrals to play with, and she gives you some shimmers, she gives you a few pop colors. The other palette I want to use is, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Christine Dominique. This is her Latte palette. Sorry, it's really shiny. I really like her stuff. When I've been watching her for a while, and when she said she came out with one, I really wanted to try it because I kind of trusted her. Thought she probably could do a really good job. She did. She made a diverse palette that you can use, like, you can see like the actual shadow, I guess, pots, palettes, whatever you want to call it. These are actually really large. She did that on purpose so that you could fit any brush in it, because she wanted you to be able to do your eyes, your face, bronzing, whatever you'd like. You could even highlight with these ones down here. She kind of wanted you to be able to do it all. I really like it because I've been more feeling the warmer shades lately on my eyes, and it's some warmer shades. So the new products I'm going to be trying out today is, I don't know if you guys ever tried Tula, but it's supposed to be a skincare line that's, I guess, very well high rated. I actually bought them because a few girls I follow swore by the blurring and moisturizing primer, which is called Face Filter. There you go. I got this, and I also got the 24/7 Moisture Hydrating Day and Night Cream. So we're going to be trying those out today. I'm going to go in with the hydration. I haven't used this yet. This is the first time. Oh wow, it's thick. Oh my gosh, it smells really good. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I like it. I feel really moisturized. I don't know, this might be my new favorite. Yeah, so far so good. It doesn't feel super oily. And usually in like night creams, like day and night creams that double up, usually it's going to be really moisturizing and sometimes almost too oily. No, this actually feels really nice. Not bad. Alright, I actually haven't been wearing primer lately because I've been really wanting to try this one. The one I did show you guys I wear is the e.l.f. Poreless Primer. Still love it. I just wanted to see how this one was. It's the Face Filter. Ooh, it's kind of cute. Well, if any of you have tried this, it takes quite a few pumps. Oh, we got it. Okay. Oh, wow. I've never... Okay, so it's really watery. I don't know if you guys can see. It's kind of dripping down my hand. I've never seen a primer do that, but Oh, wow, it's tinted. Oh my gosh, hold on. I don't know how this is gonna go. Let's just try. Oh. Not really 100% sure how I feel about this quite yet. Not really showing up on my hands. That was different. Like, it kind of tinted my face, but not really. Wasn't really quite expecting that. But it feels good. It didn't like overly tint my face to where I would even worry about it, but when you first rub your hands together, it instantly starts to change color. Like, it goes on, like you saw, it was kind of like a little off-white ivory. And then, like, I'm trying to see if it, like, doesn't look like it. Wow. Okay. That was new, but it feels good. Not bad. Not horrible. I'm gonna put a little bit more on. I do like it. I'm gonna see how the makeup sits on it, though. We'll see how that goes. But so far, so good. Doesn't really smell like anything. Doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't really smell like anything. You know how some can just smell like, ugh, gross. Okay. We're gonna grab our... Oh, I do have a little bit left of my Shape Tape. I really want to use it up, but I really like this. So we're gonna use this. I always do my eyes first. I used to do face, then eyes. Now I always do my eyes first. So if you watched my last video, it was mostly just about eyeshadow. I always start off this way. It always is eyes first, moisturize, prime, eyes, then you do the rest. Some people will do eyes last, but we're not really worrying about it. Alright. For my base shade, I am going to use... We're just going to do Vanilla Cream out of the Christine Dominique palette. So we're going to go ahead in with... We're going to go in with Vanilla Cream, which is this color. Now it looks really yellow. It does not go on as yellow. It goes on very, very neutral to your skin tone. Alright, once you got that all over your lid, we're going to move into our first crease color. Woohoo, crease colors. I'm going to go in with, out of the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to go in, we haven't tried butter yet, let's go in with butter. Alright, now we're going to go in with our second crease color. I kind of want to tone it down a bit from the orange. I do want it warm, I don't want it quite that warm. So I'm going to take this shade right next to butter, Pooter. I don't choose these names. I'm gonna hop on over to Christine Dominique's palette, the latte one. I'm gonna take a little hazelnut with a little tiny dash of caramel. And we're gonna just keep it right in here. Her stuff is fairly pigmented, so if you ever use her palette, you don't need to use a lot. She did a very, very good job with that. Taking it a little bit up into there. Ooh, it's a little pumpkin-y. I'm gonna take a little bit of the hazelnut caramel mixture from the one we just used. Pop it under here. Alright, so I'm gonna take a more densely packed shader brush. So it looks like it's just, I think it's just Real Technique. Got it from Walmart. They're not bad brushes, actually. I rarely use this unless I need it. I'm going to be putting the color we just did on the outside a little bit on the inside. If I need to get it somewhere precise, I will use them. But it's not super common. I'm just kind of patting it in there. Kind of creating this halo effect so that right here is the lightest part of my eye, and then I'm going to be placing glitter, shimmer, whatever you want to call it. Everybody calls it something different. I'm going to be placing that right in those little pops so that you'll see. Don't ever be afraid to try something different with your makeup. You never know how it's going to look until you try. I feel like a lot of people are so scared that they're gonna look too extra, or they're just not that type of person. Just try it. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Most people who know me well enough know I'm this weird hybrid of tomboy meets girly girl. Very weird hybrid. There are like, I can honestly care less if I leave the house without makeup on. It does not bother me. I don't need to have anything on my face when I leave the house. But I also just love playing with it. I love the artistic side of it. I love that you can just create this whole new like look. I take whatever is left over, kind of pop it. Alright, so now I'm going to put a shimmer. I'm going to test out. If ever you're not sure what to do, literally swatch it on your arm. Cream brulee. It's like a little bit of this like coppery rosy gold. It's really pretty. Now there are people, like, you can use a brush to apply these. I've always used my finger because I feel like I can't get it to stick as well with a brush. So I always use your ring finger. Yeah, you know what I mean. Let's do this. Pop a little in the corners. Not a ton, just a little bit. Now we're going to move on to we're gonna do concealer, which if you guys watched my last one, you saw exactly how I do that. Alright, so this concealer is on. I will do more with my under eye and the lower lash line, but for right now I'm just gonna wait until the final touches are on. So now I am going to set my face. I'm using the e.l.f. Halo setting powder. Wow. Can't think today. Using just, it's one of those Sonia Kashuk brushes. I actually really like her brushes, and I got it from Target. It's really awesome. I really want to try, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Sigma. I really want to try their brushes. Alright, now I'm going to move on to, I think my eyebrows is usually the next step. It's weird when you're not used to people like watching you do this. You kind of get like, you kind of forget steps. I'm using the e.l.f. brush because I ran out of the pencil. And the eyebrow palette that I am using is not the Wet n Wild one. This is the Sombre. It's really old. I've had it forever. As you can see, it's in deep brown. And I would show you it, except I'm at the very bottom of it. I'm just trying to, I do like it. It is really nice. I'm kind of sad, but it has to be used up. Okay, so how I like to do my eyebrows is I always sweep with it, almost as if like you're trying to draw on little hairs, but obviously this is going to be a wider brush than your hair. I always start right here. I don't ever start right up here, otherwise you're going to end up with that box. You don't want the box. You want it to gradually fade out. So usually I like to start right here and follow your natural. See, it just slides. That's actually a little, it's a little large, but it's okay. I'll fix that in a minute. And then I will move it slowly in just a little bit like that. And then I'll almost like angle it so it's on like a corner. Swipe up. Don't fill it all the way in, otherwise you're gonna end up with this huge box. So lastly left off was my eyebrows. I didn't realize that it stopped, so I finished them. So once you get done filling your eyebrows in with your powder, I always go back in again with the brush and just brush upwards. It's gonna kind of blur out any harsh defined lines you have to make it look more natural. And I do use brow gel. This is literally, like you can tell, it's worn out. So the Benefit brow something, I can't even, it's so worn off I can't even see what it's called, but it's their little brow gel. Benefit has awesome stuff for brows. Now we're going to use liquid liner. If you're not comfortable using liquid liner, that's all right. What you can do is take an angled brush, dip it in a really dark color, like close to black, and then kind of just press it along your eye. I personally like to use liquid liner. I do use eyeshadow. It's just kind of whenever I really feel like it, for the most part. I'm usually always going to grab liquid liner, though. This is from Stila. This is their waterproof liquid eyeliner. This stuff is gold. It doesn't come off. It's really nice. Even like the felt tip, it helps it go on really well. So what I like to do when it comes to liquid eyeliner, I used to start in the middle and work my way out. Now I start with the wing and work my way in. You do a little bit at a time if you're not comfortable, and it takes a very long time to master this. So if you don't get it right away, not a big deal. Alright guys, I'm sorry my phone kept running out of storage, so I had to cut it short. All I did was just put on mascara and put on some highlighter. The mascaras I used were, I used Smashbox Superfan Fanned Out Mascara in the it doesn't say a shade, as my first coat, and my second coat was the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara. I do this so that I can have more of a PC look with the waterproof coverage. And my highlighter I've used it for years. It's lasted me forever. It's my favorite. It gives you very subtle hints, nothing over the top, which is how I like it. It's Too Faced Candlelight Glow in the shade Warm Glow. Let's see. There you go. And then I just set my face with some e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. So this is the final look. I really like how it turned out. If you guys liked how it turned out, give me a thumbs up, or if you have any suggestions of what you'd like to see, leave a comment below, and I hope you have a good day and see you next time.